My parents asked me to quit my manager job so my brother could apply for my position, so I stopped helping him completely. I worked my way up at my company for 8 years. I started at the bottom doing data entry and slowly climbed through every level until I became a department manager last year. It was the proudest moment of my career. I earned that position through late nights and early mornings and projects nobody else wanted to touch. My parents came to the small celebration my coworkers threw for me, and my mom cried happy tears while my dad shook my hand. I thought they were genuinely proud of me. My younger brother Vince has never held a job for more than a year. He graduated college 5 years ago and has bounced from place to place because nothing is ever good enough for him. The pay is too low, the hours are too long, the work is too boring, the boss doesn't appreciate him, there's always an excuse. My parents have supported him financially through all of it because they believe he just hasn't found his calling yet. I've helped him too. I've rewritten his resume at least 6 times. I've coached him through interviews, I've lent him money that he never paid back. I did all of this because he's my brother and I wanted him to succeed. Last month, Vince got fired again from some office job because he kept showing up late. My parents called me for a family meeting at their house and I assumed they wanted advice on how to help him. Instead, they had a different plan. My mom said Vince had been looking at job postings and found one that would be perfect for him. She said it was a manager position at a company he really admired. My dad said the only problem was that the position wasn't open yet. I asked why they were telling me this. My mom said because the position was mine. They wanted me to quit my job so it would open up and Vince could apply for it. I waited for them to laugh or say they were joking. They didn't. My dad said I was already successful and could find another job easily. He said Vince needed this opportunity more than I did. My mom said it would mean so much to them if I could help my brother get on his feet. She said I'd had my turn being the successful one, and now it was Vince's time to shine. I asked if they understood what they were asking. I worked 8 years to get where I was. Vince had never managed anything in his life. My dad said everyone had to start somewhere, and Vince was smart enough to figure it out. My mom said I could put in a good word for him after I left, so they'd consider him for the role. I told them no. I said I wasn't quitting my job so my brother could have it handed to him. I said that wasn't how careers worked, and even if I left, there was no guarantee they'd hire Vince. My dad got angry and said I was being selfish. My mom started crying and said she thought I loved my brother. Vince sat there the whole time saying nothing like he expected this to work. I left without saying goodbye. Over the next few weeks, my parents kept pressuring me. They called almost every day asking if I'd reconsidered. My mom said Vince was getting depressed, sitting at home. My dad said I was tearing the family apart over a job. Vince texted me once saying he didn't ask them to do this, but he also wouldn't say no if the opportunity came up. That told me everything I needed to know. I decided if they wanted Vince to succeed so badly on his own, I'd let them handle it completely on their own. I stopped helping Vince with anything. He asked me to look at his resume again and I said I was too busy. He asked for interview tips and I said he should figure it out himself since he was smart enough to be a manager. He asked to borrow money for new interview clothes and I said no. My parents noticed immediately. They asked why I was being cold to Vince. I said I was just giving him space to shine on his own like they wanted. I said if he was capable of taking over my manager position. He certainly didn't need his sister's help with basic job searching. They didn't have a response for that. 3 months have passed. I still have my job, and I just got approved for another raise. Vince is still unemployed. He applied to a few places, but didn't get callbacks. My parents are still supporting him financially and starting to complain about it. My dad made a comment last week about how Vince needed to try harder. My mom said maybe he should lower his standards. Vince told them they didn't understand how hard the job market was. Nobody has asked me to quit my job since that family meeting. Nobody has apologized either, but I'm not holding my breath. My brother sits at home waiting for success to fall into his lap while I go to work every day and earn mine. My parents finally see what I've always known. Vince doesn't need an opportunity. He needs to actually work for one. Until he figures that out, I'll be at my desk in my office that I earned doing the job I fought for. Vince can find his own path. I'm done paving it for him.